Hello, how are we, Facebook friends? So probably go on YouTube as well. So, hey, how you doing, everybody in social media land? This is Ryan J. I hope your Sunday is going good. I hope your weekend was fantastic. I'm shooting down here in the lab because I wanted to shoot outside because it's an absolutely gorgeous day. It's like 75 and sunny. Because it's 75 and sunny, they're building a house right behind me. My neighbor's mowing the lawn. There's chainsaws going off, and there was a cement mixer outside. So, hey, get it done while the weather's nice, right? All right, so, man, I really needed this live. I think this is going to be a good one because I need it personally during this whole quarantine time of how we're living. And I think it's time for me to get back to some self-love. So this is a good live for me to do. And I'm just gonna throw this out here. So it's a good for me to do. It's also good for practice because this topic is going on my podcast this week. So if you didn't know, I'm just letting you know. I started a podcast two, 3 weeks ago called the Massive Life-Changing Value Podcast. So this episode of self-love is going to drop on Wednesday. On that, so to find the podcast, Massive Life-Changing Value Podcast, I know for sure it's on Spotify and it's probably on 68 other platforms, however you listen to your podcasters. All right. So with that being said, not all this content is going to go into this live because, well, it's a lot of content, but I'll bullet point it for you. So self-love. Well, self-love would kind of be like getting rid of worry and anxiety. Okay? If you could get rid of worry and anxiety, you would love yourself more. All right? Well, how would you do that? With predictable and automatic, reliable habits. Predictable, automatic, reliable habits. So what does that look like? Oh, another thing that would make you more happy is not being so reactive during the course of your day. Like if you don't have to react to so much. So with that being said, well, how would you start that? Well, I would start it the night before. So write down a list of, 4 things that you want to get done and maybe 1 thing you have to get done. All right, and so that's your list that you wrote the night before that you're going to accomplish the next day. Have an alarm set. All right, so maybe it's a half hour before you normally wake up. Maybe it's an hour before you normally wake up. When the alarm goes off in the morning, granted, hopefully there's an 8 hour of sleep in there, but here's what's been key for me is waking up at the same time every single morning. That predictable and reliable habit, right? So waking up at the same time. I've found that it doesn't matter so much as when I go to bed, but the time upon waking is always the same. All right? With that, waking up on time, make my bed, chug a whole bunch of water, eat a breakfast high in fat and protein, start off with some exercise. Now I'm pumped, ready raring to go. Attack the list and complete the list. So you've had the predictable habit, you've had a good breakfast, you've accomplished things during the day. You may have some spare time to do other fun activities. With that, now you're starting to feel good about yourself for that day, because you accomplished, so you're feeling good. If you take that one day of feeling good and self-love and discipline, I really believe, go hand in hand. The discipline to keep stacking days upon days of when you accomplish things. So you accomplished day number 1. Great. Stack day number 2 right on top of it. Keep that routine going for a week, a month, keeping the healthy habits, the self-discipline. You're still loving yourself because you're accomplishing. If that goes on for a year, you're gonna be a happier person and accomplished a lot of your goals that you set out to do, because you have the what to do list and the not what to do list, or what has to be done list. And here's where the discipline comes in. Doing the things that you know should be done, you know you have to do these things. Having the self-discipline to do them will make you feel better. Plus, you've accomplished what you know you need to get done. And it's not passing it off, or I'll do it later, or maybe tomorrow, or that can wait till next week. Doing the things that you know need to be done, that's the self-discipline part, and plus you're going to feel better about yourself because you've accomplished what you know needs to be done. Yeah, doing the hard things. Yeah, stacking days on top of each other with things that you've accomplished, that you know you need to get done. So, and not being reactive. Okay, let's talk about not being reactive. I've noticed a very big difference in my life since I've implemented the system of not checking my phone the first half hour of every morning, or maybe even 45 minutes, or maybe my phone sits on the charger for an hour after I get up in the morning. Because immediately after I pick up that phone, all of a sudden, that dictates my day. That dictates because everything's reactive. Check the emails, check in the messenger apps, check in the posts, check in the comments. It makes me reactive because that's just how it is. If I've given myself the discipline to kickstart my morning by getting up at the same time, hitting that workout, eating the food, drinking the water, looking at my list, starting to pound out the list, then check my phone, all of a sudden I'm in more control of my day. That's what I got for you. These are just like bullet point notes. There's going to be a lot more content on the Massive Life-Changing Value podcast. That's coming out this Wednesday. Please check it out if you want. If not, no big deal. If you check it out, leave me a review. Let me know if you like it, if you don't like it, and subscribe. That's all I got for you today. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay happy. Ryan J., make it an epic day. Bye.